So I came out here to go ahead and take some time to disconnect from social media and the computer and really just get in touch from a soul searching perspective with nature. And as you can see, it's a beautiful, gorgeous park, beautiful day outside. I'm back here in Jacksonville, what used to be home for 8 years for my family and I. And the last 7 years have been the wildest ride and journey of my entire career and perhaps my entire life. But I see that everything is coming together, and I believe very much in fate. I believe things happen for a reason. I think that as people, we're put in certain situations so we can grow and we can learn. And the last 7 years for me has been a critical period in my life to go ahead and develop and mature, not only as a person but as a professional in my career. And what the last 7 years have done have really forced me to value what a relationship is all about and what people are all about. And I'll be the first to say relationships are the essence of everything in life. Without relationships and without people, you have nothing. We are not human without relationships. With that being said, going back to 7 years ago when I lost my job during the recession, I was working in banking. It was a November morning, and my wife was 8 months pregnant at the time. I lost my job. I called my mom. Things weren't looking good. And my mom gave me a piece of advice, which was jump on LinkedIn. It's a great website for networking, and you'll figure everything out from there. And quite frankly, I never looked back since. Times did get rough, but I was able to bounce back from it. Leveraging social media, specifically LinkedIn, gave me an opportunity to connect with a world out there that I didn't know even existed. And how networking has really helped me professionally since then has been invaluable. It's been priceless. There's no way that I can go ahead and put a numeric value on social media relationships other than use this analogy. Social media is very much like a piggy bank. You deposit pennies and nickels and dimes in there on a daily basis, which are your relationships, your followers, your connections, and the value that you offer to those connections. That's very important too. And it's not only until you're ready to cash out that you ever go to that piggy bank and take anything out of it. So again, on a daily basis, you're depositing, you're putting more into that piggy bank. Your relationships continue to grow, not only in numerical value in terms of number of followers and connections, but in terms of people that not only you know, but that know you. And a lot of that is also your character. Adding value to relationships really shows the character of a person that you are. You're not someone that's just looking for others to promote you. You're not looking to go ahead and leverage every relationship and flip it into a sale. Relationships don't work like that. Relationships are best activated organically when like-minded people come together and when you discover how you can help the other person out. So over the last 2 months, for those of you that know me or have followed my videos here on YouTube or are connected with me on one of the social networks out there, over the last 2 months, you would know that I have been looking for a job. I've been hustling and grinding more than I ever have in my life, more than when I started Jobs Direct USA during the recession, more than when I was coming up in my career working at Citi and at Regions and at AIG. I've never hustled so hard in my life. What have I been hustling for though? You might ask. That's the opportunity. It's the opportunity to go work for an organization, but not just any organization, but an organization that really values innovation, ingenuity, creativity, but really an organization that is all about connecting talent with opportunity. And I've interviewed with countless companies, dozens. I can't even tell you how many of them. And a lot of the employers I speak with, I've flipped the script on them. While they've interviewed me to see if I'd be an ideal fit for them, I've interviewed them to see if they would be an ideal fit for me. And I don't say that in a manner that's meant to come off as cocky or self-centered in any means, but throughout the last 2 months, I've really taken a lot of time to reflect on what's important for me from a job and from my career, and most importantly for my family. Because my family, they support me through everything that I do, but I also have to support them. And I have to ensure that as a leader of my family, every decision I make from here on out is a calculated decision with putting them first. So with that being said, as I've been interviewing with companies, the number one question that has been on my mind is, tell me about your company's culture. And I've been looking for a company whose culture is one in which, based on what I mentioned before, ingenuity, creativity, innovation, really looking for a company where I can go in, I can over-deliver. Not a company where I can over-promise and then under-deliver, but a company where, regardless of title, regardless of pay, I can really go ahead and bring my passion and my enthusiasm for marketing and for social media and its impact in how it plays with marketing, where I can really go ahead and bring that to an organization in which it's valued. And again, one in which the organization values connecting its talent with opportunity. So with that, friends, I want to go ahead and let all of you know out there that while over the last 2 months, I've been working day and night and hustling and grinding more than you can imagine to go ahead and find the next opportunity, the next opportunity found me. And that next opportunity and where I will be taking my talents to is LinkedIn. I have accepted an offer to go work for them, and I will be immediately relocating to San Francisco, where I will call home. I want to go ahead and first say thank you to LinkedIn and the organization at LinkedIn for giving me this opportunity. LinkedIn as a brand, forget about company for a second, but just as a brand in its own right, means the world to me. I would not be making this video, I would not be where I'm at today in my career if it was not for LinkedIn. And I'm not saying this just because I am now going to be working for them, but I say this because of the impact that LinkedIn, the tool, has had on my career. Again, discovering the value between connections, engaging, adding value. None of that would have been possible had it not been for the day I lost my job in November of 2008, and my mom said to me, you need to get on LinkedIn right away. And once you get on LinkedIn, you're gonna figure it out. And figure it out is exactly what I did. And this brand LinkedIn, it means more to me than just a job. It means everything to me. This is my calling. It's where I'm meant to be. It's what I've worked my tail off for 7 years to get to this point where I can go ahead and work for this organization that I am more than passionate about. This organization is part of my DNA. This organization has been a part of my life for the last 7 years, every single day that I've woken up. So LinkedIn, again, I thank you. I look forward to having the opportunity to serve. I'm humbled, I'm honored by the opportunity. I'm thankful to my mom also, because again, I took my mom's advice on a limb, not having any options, not knowing where to turn next. My wife was 8 months pregnant at the time. This is again November 2008. I've been laid off from the banking industry. No one was hiring. And my mom gave me this piece of advice like moms tend to do, which was get on LinkedIn. I got on LinkedIn and I've become very much a natural evangelist for the brand ever since. And I also want to thank every single person out there that has helped me throughout this journey. And the journey is not just the last 2 months. The journey is the last 7 years. And if you want to go further than that, the journey is throughout my entire career. Every single person along the way that I've met in one capacity or another has played an impact. Some larger, some smaller than others. But I am so honored and blessed and humbled beyond belief that I can sit here and I can make this video today and just think of everywhere I came. I started at the bottom. 13 years ago, I was a 19-year-old kid working at Citigroup in Fort Lauderdale. I just wanted to have a shot. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to have a shot. I took a job, part-time, just because I wanted a chance to compete. And I made the most of that opportunity. And that opportunity has led to other opportunities. And I'm to a point now where this is the opportunity. This is the opportunity I've worked for. And again, none of it would have been possible if it wasn't for relationships along the way. So in closing, thank you so much to all of you that have taken the time to reach out, taking the time to care, taking the time to email, call, text. There's so many people out there to name. I wish I could go ahead and just go through a list and name every single person, person by person, but you guys know exactly who you are. If you're watching this right now, it means the world to me. This opportunity means the world to me. Going to work for LinkedIn, you've got no idea how much I have, I've just wanted this so bad. Like, you have just no clue. So I look forward again to continuing to share my journey with all of you, albeit from a different lens, in the working world once again. And never stop believing in yourself. Never stop believing in the power of a relationship. Never stop believing in the power of people. Without people, we're nobody. That's real talk. Leverage the people around you. Seek new relationships. Go outside of your comfort zone. Leave no stone unturned, and recognize that in life you are going to knock on a lot of doors. You're going to have a lot of people along the way that reject you and turn you down, tell you no. It's happened with me. It's happened with me recently. It's happened to me throughout my career. You're going to have a lot of people that tell you no for whatever reason. But know this, you have to keep knocking. You can't give up on yourself. You have to leverage relationships. You have to add value. You have to make sure that you're leaving no stone unturned. And along the way, one of those people is going to open up a door for you that you wouldn't have been able to open up on your own. I promise you that. I guarantee it. If you don't think so, come find me and we'll talk. Again, friends, thank you so much for what you guys mean to me. Thank you to my family for always believing in me. I'm just such a lucky guy. I'm a lucky guy. I'm a blessed guy. I am extremely grateful and humbled that I can, again, sit here and make this video, and just know that as long as I keep hustling and I keep working and move forward and never look back, there's nothing really to worry about, and that's the truth. So for now, friends, thank you so much for watching. Love to know what you think about this video. Drop me a comment below. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. And I will see you on the next video, and I look forward to sharing my journey to San Francisco with all of you out there. It's gonna be fun. There's gonna be a lot of videos, and we'll see what happens. So for now, folks, peace. And always remember, keep it real. But most importantly, get out of your comfort zone and network and engage. You'd be surprised at what it can do for you. That's real talk.